That's the roof. I think it is badly damaged. We will have to redo that. So I've decided that this roof needs to come off completely and we're going to redo it. Yeah, I told it. I know that. From here, it will come up at an angle. So it will come up maybe
The conveyor comes in here. That channel comes in here, straight through here.
Okay.
And even here, you're going to make a bucket like this one. Formal.
Where?
Which come in here, or where the mount is. That will help for the flexibility also. So we're going to make, even here you can see it goes like this. It lies like this. And it will bolt tight through there, it will bolt on there. This is just to hold it, you can see it's just been taken, this is just to hold it. But this thing will lift up, and then that channel will come through here and it will come up to here. So that thing will not bend it when you lift it up. So this is for the bumper jack. We must just get the water tanks. You only get the 55 and then the 125. Now, the 55 is a long tank, and the 125 is like a rectangle like this and this high. But the tanks you must get now, even for the 125 tank.
Because my original idea was of the weight.
The weight.
Yeah. You told me the cost made it right.
Yeah. This is the problem. Yeah, I mean, if you fill up the diesel tanks and you fill up the water tanks, then you will. I mean, this is 80 liter, say for example 70 liter plus 100. Then you come up with about 200, 300 kilogram.
No, the diesel will be 200.
Okay, that's 200. So when you put the water, like I said, maybe 400 kilogram, which is not necessary. So when the car is in dry weight, then the weight is not there. So we must check. We're going to work from here upwards. We're going to work with the paneling, and from here downwards, they will come and wheel arches in here. Going to make yes, if they cut it, they're going to make wheel arches in here, and then at the bottom here where the tanks will stop. So we're going to work from here a little bit in, like say for example like a box, a little bit skewing, like it is on the backside here. Going, and I think we must put one grey water tank in here and the two water tanks here. We must just decide where the shower comes. Even that side is enough place now for a tank to put it in there. So that's why I said we're first going to do the floor, cover the floor, and from there we're going to see the layout of the bed, everything what we're going to do there. So from here we're going to work up here, and the bed. We must just see what's the height of the bed. So, but when the floor is finished, we can see there, stand on it, say, okay, this is the height, and from there we can work backwards, and then we go to the front. We'll see where the bed comes, and then if that thing is finished, then we have a long space to work it out in front.
So what, if we have space, I'm now thinking, maybe we have at least one, at least this.
Did you see my bus seat, the swivel seat? It's just two plates. One plate is short like this and one short, so you can move like this, and you can just turn it how you want. So we can do both seats So we'll see if it doesn't matter.
So that one you were going to put a fridge behind.
That's what I tell you now. One of this, normally the driver's seat it's no use to turn because it's a driver's seat. But to turn this one, it's fine. But again, when the floor is finished and you can walk on it, then you can do the proper layout and see, okay, no, the fridge mustn't come here, the fridge must come here, or the shower mustn't come here, the shower must come here. So then you can do the proper layout, and that's what I think. First finish that what I'm telling you from the beginning. First finish the floor, then put on the plate here, and then from there we can do the measurements and see what each thing benefits the way the best.
Okay. No, it was nice. I think, just worried about this gap here.
It will lift up. This is not the bracket. They cut the brackets, like I said, okay. So in between here will come another 10 mil. So this it must lift up. We must put in a bracket there.
No, but
maybe we'll get a little step there, but I mean they scar. In any case, the floor must come on here. And there is a step. So we can either make this the height here, we can either make that one also, so that you have the step there. But there must be a step. You will not get it any because of this thing. This is the problem here. So and we must lift it up the 10 where the belt comes in.
okay. So it is the belt thickness, it is the plate thickness on top, and then it is the insulation thickness.
The insulation on top will be about say 18 to 20 mil.
Yeah, I have that material. I should have brought it for this. So.
We're just going to decide maybe there's somebody that we can get some composite panel to do the floor. He's just busy with the people and see if we can get a sheet or two to do the sheeting, which will be lighter. If not, we must put the 1.6 mil plate like I do in my box, and then put the 80 mil marine ply.
Okay. Is he talking to somebody too?
He is busy with something. He's just
Instead
waiting.
of the sheet metal.
Yes, he's just waiting for the lady to respond to him. They actually about this week. We can quickly go and see at the trade center. So so we must have these 2 tanks and the grey water tank. That is what must be have now. Or you can go yourself also, it doesn't matter. So what I know is you get the red one for the fuel and you got the grey one for the water. So the grey one for the water, you get the long one, it's a 55 litre rectangle. Then you get the more flat one, it's about, don't like this flat tanks. Then you get the one that's about this wide, it's about up to there, and it's about this high.
Okay, let me ask what's the maximum length of the tank that we can put in there?
No, the problem is not the measurement here. That you only get the 2 tanks.
Oh.
You only get the 55 and the 125. That's what you get. So so
there's
we must work according to them.
Okay.
But like I said, they will fit about that big tank will comes in about from here to there.
Okay.
So if they are not so big. They are not so big.
All right. Now I'll get the tanks.
Okay, from the like I said, there's the plate. The drawings is already.
Is that the plate?
No. This is the plate that comes in here. It goes from here with the rubber. Yeah. But from that, you're only going to cut the piece that fits here.
Okay.
It's just a small piece. It's like it will be about like this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's just a small piece, and that piece bolts in the cap with the rubber in between for the flexibility.
He was saying he was going to laser cut it or something.
They will be laser cut, yeah. Water jet cut.
And oh yeah. And then it's so it's going to have lasers on both sides.
Yes, it's rubber in between.
Okay. I was also out. Might as well take the dashboard out and start cleaning. Uh-oh. I wanted to see the airbag. This is the airbag. Looks a bit rusted.
But it's functional. It's functional.
I don't know. Can somebody test the airbags on these things?
Can somebody?
Can Toyota test the airbags?
How do you mean catch? Taste it. Never ever will work. It will work.
It's rusted.
Just put on a black primer, this is a metal primer, just for those touch. I don't like the rust.
Yeah, no, please.
It looks also neater when you work like that. From there on out, I'll have my glues and things, and I'll paste these sides. These are basically one for the cap, then there will be a rubber inserted this whole piece, and then the other one will come onto the box.
Okay.
This will be your joint between the two caps, the rubber to give the elastic.
And all of this will also have its rubber supports,
Yes.
right?
You see, this is not the mounting.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a bit. The guys they are a bit behind with all of my CNC work and the cutting. I'm just waiting for the correct brackets here, and then this mounting will all be inserted.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why, for now, this thing is only just to get it into space to build the frame, then we'll to remove it. And then the whole thing will be sprayed, primer and things like that. And from there on we'll fit it back. When we fit it back, that's when we do this conversion to connect it with the rubbers, the tools and everything.
Okay.
Seal it off at once.
Isn't this a bit over-engineered here, or do we need so much? Shouldn't we reduce the weight? And
You see, this is
Because we are going to
2
put it-
millimeter. Yeah, there's going to from here on down. It's coming together 1 millimeter galvanized sheeting, just for the bottom. I'll put the 15 or 16 millimeter outdoor ply
On top.
Yeah. So
it's that will be wood then, so it can rot if it gets wet.
that's actually it's outdoor ply.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's treated for water and things. And when I inserted it, then I'll also put a coat of layer on top.
Yeah, if you cut it,
seal
also
it.
all those edges need to be sealed.
Yes, everything will be sealed and things, and we'll put it inside, and then there will be a coat on top of it to seal everything off. My planning is I want to handle the wood, fit the wood, and maybe for the put this rubberizing lining.
Yeah.
This is a very very thin layer on top,
On the
just to
top
coat
of
it.
And
because
this insulation, are we going to put that also?
No,
I
I
don't
think it's got wood.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
that's
Put
enough.
The wood, that's actually why we put the wood. It's for to keep the room temperature
Okay.
and things, because the wood takes the most of those punishment.
Okay.
And then the foam on the inside is already 50 millimeters foam paneling, so that will keep it like the climate inside. Very nice.
So for the bottom, you only have that wood and
And then you can put
See, it's
carpets on
always
top.
this is I can make it like it.
Mm.
But for me, make it like this, I have a peace of mind. And the thing, I would rather put. I can show you to take out say each one
Yeah.
between
Yeah.
it, and then I can measure it. It would be like 2 or 3
Kilos
kilograms.
less.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, I would rather engineer my floor so strong that I'll
Yeah.
have a peace of mind for the rest of my life, and I
Okay.
know the quality is also good. So
Okay.
yes, that's why I put some on the floor is for me the most important thing.
okay.
Okay. No, carry on, Francois. I will
No problem.
bother you from time to time, but
Yeah, no problem.
I think we have some
Yeah.
holes here that we need to.
Those things will all be repaired first, welded, closed, grind and flattened, and then the primer will be sprayed. And from there on down, I'll start doing the connection.
And here, you're going to remove this, you think?
Yeah. If you see, I made some marks. Okay. You see there also? That's all basically the line.
For you to cut.
Yeah. From there on, I'll have angles. I'll insert from the inside, it comes over like this. I'll basically build a frame with some nuts standing out on top. Then there will be another frame inserted with the rubber on top as well.
Will you leave this?
No, that's why this is here for now. This is also a company in New Zealand that does the same things that we are doing at the moment. But from there on out, there's the one I took the photo yesterday. You see the pop-up, you see the roof comes up and then it goes straight. To give you all the.
So you're going to pop up from here?
No, if I'm going to pop up from here,
Yeah, it'll be very heavy.
I'm only going to do the pop-up from here, but I'm going to put up this.
Oh, okay, and the same line.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do here, when I have this same line here, there's a lot of room space in here where I can make for you storage spaces.
Yeah. Okay.
So from there on out, I'll have the handle fitted for you. We can fit your handles to you up. You can enter from the back. My planning for you is to get some space as well for all electricity, and maybe on one side put like a whole DB which you can open.
Yeah.
Where all your
All my
appliances-
DBs, yeah.
Yeah, the DB, the power, the switches. So if something goes wrong, there's one place that you have to look from there on. What I'm also going to do, as I'm going to do my wiring, I'm going to give you also like a diagram.
Wiring diagram.
Yeah.
So what I'll do when I hand over the car to you, I'll see to have it like a booklet. So
Yes.
something like where's the plumbing, where's the
Yeah.
wiring going.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you are anywhere in the world and you have some troubles, you can give it to a mechanical
Yeah.
so they can assist you. Because I know I've worked with some of these cars that comes from around the world, and if you have something like that, it just helps you.
Yeah.
A lot.
No, that's
And even for you yourself as well, to just see, okay, this is going to that side, so I need, if there's something I can fix.
And if the wires that are coming can be labeled, for fridge or whatever, I think on the DB.
But I had some, you get this labeling machines that you
Yeah, I have it.
Is it?
I have it.
Yeah, that's perfect. Then we can make the label and stick it around it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did it at my previous company. Some of my extra additional wires that I add to the vehicle, I
Yes.
marked it. Even now if I tapped into the dashboard, I mark it. 12 volt accessory fridge
Yeah, whatever.
or that.
Okay.
Those are the fine details. That actually takes a lot of time just to. But yeah, we can make it from where it starts. You label it fridge and then we
Sure,
can
yes.
so we can.
And the
see-
diagram will show from where it has.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know if you come to this one and that
Yeah.
side it shows fridge, so you know the wiring runs here.
Yeah.
Also what I'm going to try to do is with the pop-up I'm building, the frame I'm going to put inside where the whole canvas go inside.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to put some channels in where all the plumbing, the wires, so it's everything is accessible. Open it up and you have all of your wires there and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to try my best to make it as user-friendly as possible.
Okay.
Back to what I did, I also tell Mr. Alwyn, these things I built them as fitted as stiff and no moving parts. Less moving parts there is, the less troubles you'll always have. So the more we can try to fit things, fasten them properly, then you'll know we don't have any problems.
Good. I think I'll let you carry on with your work, otherwise my 2 months.
Spare wheel holders.
One piece. The other one. I looked Jack. One time.
One time. So imagine two of those the whole
I
time.
know, but in that, you saw the picture I think they had just put it 3 nuts and bolts and then on a pivot on the metal sheet. I don't know how the tire stayed there.
No, on the inside of that,
There was nothing. I can tell you that. I also expected to see some square tube or something, but there was nothing.
is it?
Yes.
The
I don't
vehicles-
like what they did.
On those vehicles that I built,
Yeah.
this is my design. Those are the formal carry them inside here, and they also be braced for carrying. This part is one of the most important.
Yeah.
I mean there's remember that say 50, 60 kgs.
Going back, yeah. No, but that's how it was
So-
in that other car.
I always says I'll rather over-engineer and
Yeah.
have a peace of mind. That's
Okay.
why I love these things and why I know I'll go through.
You're going cross also.
I have one that comes from here that goes down to the corner there.
Oh, like cross. Okay.
Because I want to have an open space here, which I want to pull out. You understand?
This will be
Either this side or that side, it doesn't matter.
Well, I'll put it in. When you fit those, you just cut out the piece and just incorporate it.
And that is mostly to service the toilets, and you know, if I have to go, the toilet can be accessed from inside, it will be there. But if I want to service it for some reason, I want to be able to open here and then
From the bathroom side, you are actually let's call it the bathroom.
bathroom kitchen.
You are there. That's it open, so you can work from the side.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah.
No problem.
So that's why when you do the cross, I like the idea of the cross because it gives it more strength.
No. I'll just see how the incorporate and then you take the build a frame around it.
Yeah.
And then you just incorporate it. It's just for that give you that
Rigidity.
extra. But they go one goes from the top as well.
Okay.
So actually what I can do, if you have to do something like that, you can just put the one on top and just put the gussets in all four corners. Then it's the same as this one.
Okay. And if I have to build in the carpets and stuff here, how will I mount the carpets on this panel?
On the back side you'll have like an aluminum angle.
Yeah.
That you fit the thing and then you hold it to the panel. This was a what you call a galvanized panel.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of we use the self-tapping. It's faster.
And is that good, strong enough?
We put some glue as well. Always, everything, all the glue that we use is only the Zika.
Yeah.
So when you fit something, glue it, fit it, and you fasten it. So yeah, that's more or less. Then also on the floor. So when you fit the covers, you fit them to the floor and as well as the side. It will go nowhere.
Okay.
Because I heard when you always talk, you have to be able to sit on the bed.
Yeah, so I must sit on the bed
so-
and my head must not.
Yeah, so that is 55.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is actually the top of the bed, so the bed will be, this will be the mattress, and then this is bottom down.
Sorry, the mattress will be.
Yeah, this will be the mattress, this will be the top, from this will be your mattress.
Okay.
So that leaves too little space here.
Once I lift it a bit more,
I think so. How much space is there on top?
this, from here to
No. From-
No.
it's about 910.
That's too much. Because I only need to be able to sit.
I was asking, just a suggestion, think about it, maybe let's put this one back in the market,
Yeah,
sell it.
yeah.
Then I build one for you.
Yeah.
Exactly the same brackets.
Yeah.
Get them CNC cut it, but we can make the two a bit wider.
Wider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to give you, if you back up and stuff like that.
Oh.
See, at the moment it's inside.
But can't we just cut this and make
You can
it?
do that as well.
Isn't
But my
that-
suggestion was maybe to give you, to make you a piece of like a tubing.
For storing water.
Yeah. Not water, your tow ropes.
Tow ropes.
Because if we have to do it water, then we'll have to go stainless steel.
Yeah.
Stainless steel is too expensive.
Yeah.
So rather go with mild steel, make it 2 millimeter, and then you have small edges that close along the side. But you have those long things that you can put, long tow ropes and things like that. That's what I usually use for some of the trucks. And these overlanding trucks.
Can't we still weld?
What we can do maybe is build something from here down.
Yeah.
And you can extrude it and make it a bit wider, cut these ones off, and then we just extend it and make it like a box.
I mean, now to put it in the market and all that is a painful.
Yeah, no, we can work from this as well. Then we can just cut it off, bring it a bit out, and then bring it a bit skew.
Yeah.
Then we make it this piece of a box.
Yeah.
Then from there on out, this piece will go a bit integrated for my lights to be fitted in.
Yeah, okay.
But we won't use the original lights.
No, I gave it away already.
Okay.
No, the original lights he took, he's gone, finished. I'll get new lights.
Okay, so get something new that looks nice.
LEDs.
LEDs, you want LEDs.
Yeah.
Get some LEDs for you.
And on this side,
I have three nuts, just like that. I have 6 of them.
Okay. Yeah, what I'll do, on top of here, there comes another plate.
Yeah.
It more or less looks like something like this.
Yeah.
Exactly this rim.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then when
Okay.
you put on your rim, there's some guides in there and hold it there. It will come out a threaded rod. So it was a ring nut that you can tighten.
Okay, so it's with one nut you can hang them. And then how do we secure the tire?
With that one nut.
You can have a lock.
Yeah, there's a plate that comes on top.
Yeah.
You put the tire, and then there's a hole drilled in here which you can put on your
Lock, padlock. Yeah, one nut is easier than
Yeah, then it works for. I can get something nice if you want more maybe like you get this lock nut for which you put on the car.
Yeah.
And convert it, then I just use this one, and we just use one of these nuts as a lock nut.
No, I think we'll stick with your idea.
Okay. And these ones is just through my years.
Yeah.
This is the most fastest.
And to lift the tire out, you can see it is just two of us. We are not Afrikaners. We are Indians,
In the
so
middle, I'll have a small arm which you can flip out. Around the tire, because the tires will be open.
Yeah.
What we'll do, we'll get straps for you, even if we make it for you.
yeah.
That straps around the tire.
Yeah.
It has a hook inside.
Yeah.
So if you want to change the tire, I'll have a small piece for you here.
Yeah.
You can hook the tire on top, and then you swing it. When it's loose, you just swing it out, and then you
Wind it down.
Okay.
Just the note.
For the
Which comes here.
but this will replace.
Oh.
And
Okay.
you're going to have a
Yeah, they will come in another 10 millimeter for rear belt rubber.
over here
I'm just loading it for like
in between. Yeah.
flat, yeah. So also, when I lift it up the 10 mil, the whole channel will come through up to the 2 meters for the high lift jack points here.
Yeah.
So on the side there will be a open space but will close for your high lift jack.
My high lift jack has. I have a high lift jack. I must bring that to you. It doesn't have a round. It is a squarish thing.
Yes. It has like a
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Now what I'll do, I'll put in the channel, and at the back of the channel there will be a piece of
Hook.
square hook.
Yeah.
So if you put in your high lift jack,
It'll hook in there.
hook it there inside.
Okay.
And you know if you jack it,
It can't come out.
The one
Okay.
with the round holes
Yeah.
like in the bumpers
Yeah.
and stuff.
Because that it will.
There's an extra bracket that you buy. You insert it over your jack, you fasten it, and then it has that round point which you insert into the bumper. I personally, I don't like that.
Okay, because I think this bumper is for that. This round.
The other one that you did, look like this. Look like this on the side of the bumper. And you'll see on your pilot jack, it has this spin there on the bottom. That's there, then it goes there on the inside. These ones are the ones like a solid shaft, it just makes it a bit longer. So for some cars, they're lifting up with the high stuff. It's around 1.5.
So So we'll leave that there.
Yeah, no, that one can stay. What we can do, we can also add that bracket to the vehicle. It's also another addition. If you have to use them, we have that thing. But I'll show you
Okay.
when we are done. Like I said, we'll take a day or so. We'll go
Okay.
camping.
Yeah.
That's the level of the bed.
That's how much it will come out. I thought it will come out more. Oh, no, yeah. Like that.
But I was thinking about
Can we make it even more?
that was why I was just wanting
Yeah.
doing this planning and then from there on take a nice straight line
Yeah.
to give it a nice
Aerodynamic.
Yes, right. But from there on I'll just cut out this piece before we cut it and then we'll cut it out and then insert it so it looks like this again.
Yeah.
This is more or less, then you'll see from here on, what I usually do, I put in a piece of plate and then I also weld it here together, just to make it like a V.
Okay.
And then I insert that V in there, and then I weld it to this side, into that side, in there is glue at the back. So it's,
Is that the piece that they also had? I think?
yeah.
They had something similar.
This, yeah, but actually what they do, they just bend the 91 and then they take it against and from there on they build it.
Yeah.
They don't have,
A plate.
the air connections is only the glue. They weld the things and glue it and stuff like that.
Okay.
So you see everything is fitted solid.
Yeah. No, not too. So the roof is being taken off. It will be cut off completely and then the new roof will be fitted on top. The roof is off. That is the roof of the car which has been removed so that we can put the pop-up roof on top. So that plate is the side that goes on to this, the front body of the the car. There will be another piece which will be attached to the camper part of the body, and then they both will be bolted together to hold the whole body together. This piece of metal has been put in here just for keeping the front part of the car stable while the roof was being removed. So it's a temporary placement.
So the pop-up works that I want to test it with if we put in a winch-mounted one, which I would like to, because
Hand one.
no, like the one in the tent, it's motorized.
Oh, the pop-up motorized pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, to be honest with you,
Yeah, no,
even if I want to make it out of aluminium, like the one that's on the roof at the moment, to make it as light as possible, it will be very heavy for you guys, because we need to put in plumbing, there will go electricity, because
Plumbing?
the shower's head.
But we can put that on a flexible pipe, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that I know about that, but still all of those plumbing and things outside of the roof.
Will be.
My plan was to make like a bucket that enters the size of the. So if you close it down, it enters up, and if it opens up, everything goes inside, so the water comes out of the roof. All of that things in the roof will be too heavy for you guys to lift it.
Okay.
So my plan to use it like that, I think that would be the best.
Use it like how?
Like the sample on that tent.
On that tent?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. I'll show you today. I think it looks a bit crazy inside, but if we close it up a bit and make it a bit more neat, I think that thing can.
But is it made of canvas then?
Yeah, the sides are made out of canvas.
I prefer that. Yeah.
The sides are made out of canvas, and it has arms on the inside that opens and closes up.
Okay. Okay.
Let us get everything that I can show you. I think I like the idea that you showed me about the video. It looks neat. But I think padding, and it has a bit of density inside. And then we can also put on these plastic windows which you can just roll up on and keep them inside also.
Exactly.
And if there's windows so you can roll them down, then it slows down. So it's all of these things, but like I said, build the frame, build the pop-up, so the whole outside works, everything works, and then we close it up now. And then I'll also do the pipe work before there's some of the things, and then we close it up so everything is neatly hidden away.
So the basic frame is being done, just spot welded, just to have a feel of what it's going to look like. I think we'll build a pop-up roof for it soon, and then see how the whole thing inside will end up looking like.
Will be an angle iron frame like this to support the frame. From here on out, another angle iron frame will come out. It starts building the frame inside, which will close up at the end of the page. This is just like my foundation from where I can work on, because these plates are only 0.6 or 0.8. And to weld here, you see,
It'll cut out.
Yeah,
It'll hold. It'll make holes.
So I don't do it like that. I rather put this one in, weld it on the inside where the support frames are. Tag it to there, fit it, and rather build it and then bolt it through on 2 or 3 places just to give it, bolt it in. The bolts I usually do so that the welds don't crack. If a weld cracks, there's the bolt keeping everything in place. It won't be something. Just all of it is just extra precautions and extra measures just to keep the car better intact, because you don't know where we are driving and things like that.
What kind of welding machine do you have?
I have a big welder.
Okay.
It's a big welder, so it feeds its own wire feeder. It has feeding the wire, so you can have a constant weld. And also the gas that you use, it's the most cleanest particle that you can think when you are welding. One thing you also have to do, all of the welds that you'll do will be cleaned very well, otherwise the welding doesn't bond very good. So that's one important thing. Cleaning, prepping before welding, joining everything to get the quality of the weld. so that it doesn't crack. And
Yeah.
things like that.
No, I'm sorry, I'm asking you all these questions
No,
because
no.
this is not my
I understand.
field of expertise, so
I understand.
I just need to understand it as how you're doing it. Yeah.
No. Anytime. So from now on, I want to cut this one out to the correct size, hold them out, then I will take the other one, do them the same, then I get the conveyor belt, put the two inside of each other, then I bolt the two plates on one, then I start fitting it and holding it from there on out. My plan to do here, instead of welding that angle that we spoke, like this cube,
Yeah.
maybe to get a plate bended for us, so we can weld it on the inside and it has a nice corner. That still goes a bit skew, but it's bended. It's a solid plate corner. It's not welded stuff together.
So then will that piece of metal disappear? It can't.
No.
It'll have to stay inside that plate.
I'll put in my plate to have my structure. So then on these parts it will come around here. So at the end of the day it will go out. But here will be a support post strong enough out of also 2.5 like this. Reason for that, I want to on the inside put another plate where we can put some wiring and stuff.
Yes.
But it also has to be accessible to take off to open and work.
And work through it, yeah.
So that's why these posts I'm going to change them to solid one, but this metal will be used in other parts again.
I need a speaker
Okay.
on both sides.
Okay. For the radio.
For the radio, yeah, so that if the GPS is talking to me, at least I can hear. Yeah, no, we will. That's why I took the old system out and I sold it. I'm waiting for the finish, and then we will.
We'll do the final touches.
Yeah.
Okay. Lot more a better product.
Is it the same thing that we put on? Look at the diesel tank. I put that paint on. Is it the?
This one is the one you get it in Simon.
Yeah.
It's a rust treatment.
It is a rust treatment, yeah.
No, this is not. It's not exactly the same. This is actually a product that you can finish off very nicely. It looks nicely, but it's very, very strong.
Okay.
Like I sprayed the rails once with it, and when the sandblast came, the guy called me. He said, "I must come there. There's things that is on the rails. It's not coming off. We need to renegotiate the price." So I have a lot of all of the vehicles I've also built for KT. That one there, I also resprayed it. You can see the whole roof. It's wrapped in.
That one.
Yeah, that roof is wrapped in. So I was doing it from here. So
Yeah.
some of the cars I do from here.
Yeah.
Some of the cars I do from here, but that's your decision. And also these things. It's
Okay.
Up to them.
Okay.
This is now a new bull bar, so
Yeah.
we keep this like that. But when I saw the car with I was asking Alvin if he can maybe search one for me.
Ooh. Oh, like that. Okay.
A bit of a tough substance.
I see. Okay, it's a rough finish on it.
Yeah, I can get it. I can finish it for you like this as well.
Oh.
Then it's just the spray guns that you tell me front. Okay, for me it's just the bottom part itself. Keep it on like these vehicles. They drive only gravel road
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
So there you can see this vehicle I did about a year and a half.
Need help? You can call. Francois is busy with the spare wheel holder. He's modifying it to fit properly and onto the body of the camper van, and it will be welded in place. You must be careful of that spanner on top. it'll fit.
Photo like that, then we turn them,
Yeah.
and then maybe you can go sit and
Think about it. Can we turn it now a bit, just so that I can?
let's make one like this, one like that.
Yeah.
Options.
But then the weight won't be evenly spread.
No. Just if you take the photo, just to see.
Yeah. Let. So the water tank placements need to be figured out. Yes.
Bathroom on that side, and the kitchen on this side.
I thought we were putting the bathroom and kitchen all on one side because there's less plumbing. And then on that side, I will put all my gadgets like the fridge and things.
This side, you make the bed. The bed goes from the inside of there up to 1.9. It's around about here.
Is it a 1.9 bed?
Yeah, that's what we spoke last.
Yeah, I said I'm 1 point. I said 1.85.
1.85. That's short. And then it comes up to there.
1.85. Okay.
So this is what on this side. This is what we'll have. 740 up till the door. So my.
I think you
plan
can
was
only
maybe
make
to
a.
see
There's not enough space there to make a.
a bathroom.
No, just a bathroom you can make. 740.
Yeah.
I wanted 800 for the bathroom.
Then
But
you can make the door a bit smaller, and then you can still use it on 800.
because I wanted the bathroom 800. Okay, so the bathroom and kitchen won't work on one side.
My plan was to make like the bathroom that side, this side the kitchen, because this is more or less the bed up to the front.
Yeah.
Make the
Shower and toilet.
shower and toilet, say up to more or less here.
Yeah.
And then these make for one cupboard that goes up to there.
Okay.
One cupboard which you can pack a lot of things in there.
Okay.
And then yeah,
But
like
then-
I say, if you
then-
fit the bed, then you'll have another view of how everything looks. So each time we'll fit things, and you'll see, we'll change each time. When we fit something, you say, yes, but it will work better here, then we'll change it again to that. So this is the best advice he gave me. Finish the framework, then we fit in the bed, because that's actually the part that is very. So we fit the bed, and then on the side of the bed we see what space we have there and what we can use on that. Then we start the next thing. The next thing is our bathroom. That's the next important thing. So we sort that out, finish that up, and then the kitchen, because the kitchen you can also make it putting it out or stuff like that, or
Yeah.
over. So the kitchen you can make quick. That's nothing. I saw other camper that the guys built in New Zealand. They have a small table in the middle with 2 chairs and something like that.
No,
and
yeah.
it also flips down into the kitchen. That was also quite nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so lot of things that still are going through my head. But yeah, when we make the door from here on, the steps inside, then you have a better feeling on what will happen here.
Okay.
So that's why we still make the kitchen, because we don't have to make it high up. Then you have a small divider here up to the side of the tabletop. So it's also a bit open.
Yeah.
It's not closed down.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I would love to put the kitchen here. A small window comes here.
Yeah.
So when you have your awning, your outside kitchen can maybe flip down. You have the outside kitchen here. When you close it up,
It becomes an inside kitchen then.
yeah, more or less.
Or-
You just have to see, but make one that can go outside and inside.
I think I saw a video. I must share that with you.
Yeah.
But the only problem is the outside kitchen will be very high. But that's fine.
That's why I would make this maybe now to the flip down.
Yeah.
When you incorporate the stove
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
So that's actually one stove, and you have one stove here.
Yeah. When you're outside.
On the outside you have a stove with a tabletop which you can use. And then you can just close it. Then it's behind something. Close it. But you also close it on the inside, so it's also dustbin.
Yeah.
Place on its own. And you open that side, you can even have the small kitchen plates and things
Yeah.
also on the inside inserted there. And then also on the inside, when you use this much of space, on the inside you have the whole place where you can put this kitchens. Yeah.
Okay.
The base, because you can still fit a small cupboard here.
Yeah.
And then you have a dish just for the opening, and you have more visual.
Okay.
It's not that close.
No, I'm happy with that plan. Just want to take this view of the tanks.
Just after I
you should have.
finished you, I started packing up.
Oh, okay.
Because when my PC, I was still making cuts, it crashed. Everything was wrong. The whole PC is wiped. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. But yeah, it's at my technician now, so I can see.
So there's going to be a rubber
6mm.
6mm rubber in between here, and that will allow the flexibility between the rear part of the car and the front cab. Okay, so this plate will get welded to this part of the body, and this plate gets welded to the camper part. Okay, cool. I like that. I'm glad the plans are changing constantly, so at least we are making progress. That's the best part.
Each day there will be progress going onto this thing.
On top. Do you have a tape measure? I want to see how high it gets. Yeah.
50.
2250.
You said we had 229.
Yeah.
5, that was the
2290.
yeah, 2290 was the opening of the containers.
Yeah.
So I gave you that 4 mils for.
Okay.
The pop-up is our height, so we don't have that. So I'd rather give you that small, you don't have to struggle with
Air pressure.
tires and stuff. You can bring it into the container, you drive it in.
So the pop-up, when it is driving, it will be at that height.
At that height. This will later on come off. I'll just see for the 4 batteries what space we
Yeah,
can.
and then the one tank can come here.
Yeah.
And it comes
See if we
one tank here, maybe some batteries here and some batteries there, maybe.
the 4 will be more or less fit. Like if I take it from here until here, I can roll the box, it will fit. I have another bracket that must be.
Yeah, you have to weld a bracket for that, for the handbrake. No, it was on the old canopy that I took off.
Oh yeah, I'll just have one that comes with the hold. So what I was thinking, maybe to make this battery box, and then we can maybe build a tank there or see if we can fit that one.
Don't think that will fit.
Because that, to build one, I can even go up to there.
Yeah.
No, when you build it, you can custom build, but I don't think that tank will fit there.
No, that won't fit.
So what I can suggest
How much would it cost?
Hot stainless steel.
First. So what I can do, those two, I see those two around about 4.5.
Yeah.
Over 4 now. Anyway, I want.
The only. The tank is 110 liters.
1 liter. Yeah.
120 liters.
Much wide.
Oops.
They fit like this. This side is on the roof. This side is fitted inside. So if that piece picks up, it starts lifting up. So
Until it's stretched.
instead of like this. So if you lower it, then it just goes down again to the left. Just like this. And then from the inside, I'll just make some tips as well.
Okay. So that will be for the pop-up mechanism.
That will
This.
be for the pop-up.
You see, but this is plastic, huh?
What do you call it? Teflon.
Teflon.
Yeah. Milling machines.
With an aluminum
Yeah.
block
So
of
from
something.
here on, these things I'll just change to aluminium, and this one will be mounted on the pipe.
And the length, I have a feeling it is going to lift very much higher than what the.
Yeah. Okay. This is the correct sample for the height of that.
Yeah.
So by the length, I'll shorten it say by 100. Yeah, you shorten it also by 100.
And that side?
Yeah, all of them. All of them. Then it will go out.
No, this side also you will have to shorten by 100.
Oh yeah, both of them.
It was 221. It was 2,120.
Yes, we had just over 1 point something ton.
No, 2.1 ton.
What you can use.
Ah, we are remaining. Yeah.
We were 1 point something, so I said, I think it was 1.3 or 1.4. So I said, okay, let's see if we can keep the box between 800 and a ton. So that gives you the 500-600 for water, for luggage and things like that. I want to keep it, say, max in a ton with water, fill everything you are in the golf camp. Then the box must be around about 3 tons.
We cut off the roof after that, so that thing. I don't know.
That thing, I think that's around about, I think 500 kilograms. I'm joking, but yeah,
No.
that thing is very heavy.
That
That
roof.
roof. Even when I took it off, I was like, this is one of the caravans that they have. It's
Mhm.
also a small piece. The toilet is also, see, it's closed down. So this is more or less something that I was looking at of inserting at this space here.
But how do we get such a toilet? You can't.
These things are built. That's why I was planning
So we visited a few days later to see if there was any more progress. And yeah, it is happening, but very slow.
Kom, ry ek op die huis, ek wil jou nou